People, some crazy information just got out online. You will be amazed by this movie. The biggest cryptocurrency market in the world, Coinbase, is doing everything it can to drive up the price of XRP Ripple coin. This could be the best sign ever for the bulls. What kind of growth do we mean though? Crypto experts say it will only be a matter of time before XRP hits $333. That's pretty cool, right? This is not what you are ready for, that you can't miss a single second of this movie. Let's get right to the point, please. Nota bene. XRP is once again getting a lot of press. This time it's not because of a fight in court, it's because organizations are starting to accept it in a very different way. Coinbase did something not long ago that could completely change the XRP market. It asked to self-certify an XRP futures contract with the US Commodity Futures Trading Commission through its derivatives unit. This is more than just a new trade item. There's a clear sign that people are becoming more confident in XRP and that the US market is finally ready for controlled crypto derivatives linked to XRP. Institutional Coinbase said, "We are happy to say that Coinbase Derivatives has applied to the Commodity Futures Trading Commission to self-certify XRP futures. This will allow investors to access one of the most liquid digital assets in a way that is safe and doesn't waste money." That one phrase really hits home. It means that one of the most trusted and regulated crypto platforms in the US is getting ready to give big buyers a safe legal way to trade XRP. Each futures contract will be worth 500 XRP and be priced using Coinbase's own benchmark rate. It will also have strong protections such as a 10% cap on price changes every hour. Don't just think about this as a bet. It's meant to get funds, hedge funds and other standard financial players interested in XRP who have been waiting. When futures are added to a site like Coinbase, they add a new level of liquidity and give investors a way to bet on price. A lot of the time this means that there is real buying pressure on the spot market. When institutions buy or sell futures, they often back up their positions with the real asset. In the case of XRP, this could mean a lot of people buying and selling it on spot markets, which drives up the price. It's not a big deal that Coinbase is listing XRP futures. It has to do with infrastructure, and infrastructure is what makes markets go up. This rising momentum is also helped by recent actions from Binomial. In March they were the first to offer XRP futures that were regulated by the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Binomial dropped its lawsuit against the SEC soon after, noting a more favorable regulatory environment as an interesting side note. That choice says a lot. Government instability has been a dark cloud over XRP for years. Now though, it looks like the clouds are finally going away. While this is going on, Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, is positive about XRP's bigger place in global finance. He has said that XRP could even be added to crypto reserves managed by the government and is sure that the SEC will finally approve a spot XRP ETF. That's a strong claim. But one that feels more stable than ever. This is what a spot ETF looks like for people who don't know what it is. It's like getting raw materials to make your own meal when you buy cryptocurrency directly. A spot ETF is like ordering a ready-made dish at a restaurant. It lets investors buy the commodity, in this case XRP, without having to deal with wallets, private keys or crypto exchanges. It can be bought and sold on regular stock markets and is a good fit for investment accounts used by pension funds, mutual funds and large investors. You can't say enough good things about an ETF. When spot Bitcoin ETFs were approved, huge amounts of institutional capital poured in almost right away. They made Bitcoin seem more real and let a lot more people trade in it. If XRP goes in the same direction, it could have a huge impact on both its price and its reputation around the world. If the ETF is approved, it will show that XRP is more than just a problematic altcoin. In that case, it would become an important part of the new financial world. There is no better time than now. XRP is about to enter a new phase. Coinbase is putting the groundwork for regulated XRP futures. The SEC has dropped its appeal against Ripple, and big players in the market are getting ready for exposure, one that isn't shaped by court drama but by speed, adoption and access. What will happen with a spot ETF in the coming months? It is already clear what the message is. The market is changing to reflect the fact that XRP is once again being taken seriously. Right? It's likely something you didn't see coming. But this is just the start. It's not just the news that XRP is popular. It's getting ready for something really big. There are already calls for a price rise that could shock the whole market now that Coinbase is involved. You may only have a short time left to invest before XRP really takes off. Don't leave yet, because what's next might really blow your mind. In a bold tweet, someone says in 5 years everyone will wish they had bought XRP today. This sets the tone for what many see as a turning point in the history of crypto. Another account agrees with this sentiment and confidently says, if you hold XRP, you are already rich. This account draws attention to both the possible gains and the changing ideas of wealth when the crypto market changes a lot. People who follow the business like Steph are weighing in on how the market is changing in general. Steph says that while many people were afraid and selling, big Wall Street firms like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, BlackRock and others were quietly buying the dip. Steph says that even though they screamed recession from the rooftops, they quietly bought the bottom again. This is a common pattern for institutional investors who see chance where others see chaos. It's easy to understand. The current rise in XRP prices could be the start of a big one, and small buyers could miss out if the market goes through a big jump. Another interesting tweet from Buffett Saul adds fuel to the fire by playing with the idea of what might happen in the future. After being happy that Trump's tariffs have been put on hold, he thinks that XRP will reach incredible heights. This means that if these kinds of global factors can drastically change markets, then XRP's price could soar to levels that no one could have imagined, like $20 or even higher. The talks aren't just about how people feel on social media. Analysts such as XRP Captain and Igrag Crypto are giving their thorough predictions. XRP Captain recently said that $100 could be a reasonable goal for Ripple in this market cycle, which caused a huge debate among followers. Even though he didn't say exactly when or what set off the events, his post has led to heated debates and more research. In the same way, Yggdrasil Crypto used his Just Do It chart to back up his claim that XRP will not only hit double digits in the short term, but it could even go over triple digits. His technical view, which focuses on the classic cup pattern movement and a goal near $13 as a stepping stone, gives real-world meaning to what might otherwise seem like wishful thinking. Then again, not all predictions are clear-cut. Dark Defender, a crypto analyst, says the opposite. He thinks that XRP could soar to around $333 if it repeats the performance of its 2017 bull run. Some people have said that XRP's market cap might stop such a big jump. Suppose the price goes up to, say, $280. This would mean that the market value is close to